this Wednesday, 9/11, where we still 23 years ago, our United States of America was attacked. Nistu Nidaniko Mokoyo Sakoi. I greet you in my Blackfoot language. Sinadapi, how are you doing? I swear I'm just like, I just drove over going to the Sun Road from my house. I'm getting on a plane in a few minutes. So I decided to just come to you live. And our topic is staying well and voting. Our topic is staying well and voting well. Okay, nisto ni Daniko Makoyo Sakoi, nisto Skapi Pikani, nisto Siksake Tepi Blackfoot Confederacy. I'm founding board member of Native Wellness Institute that started in the 80s and solidified in 2000. So for 24 years, our whole team we're all Native board, all Native staff, all Native consultants. And we're all clean and sober. We all work a program. We're all into wellness. We into trying to eat better, trying to have sleep hygiene, trying to learn our songs, learn our language. Essentially, Native Wellness Institute, we want to keep the teaching of our ancestors alive. Isn't that beautiful? I'm even wearing, oh my God, I just, I need to just share with you. I was so happy, and I still am, by watching the debate. I prepared all day, and I was even working on my taxes because I pay my taxes. I've been recovering for a lot of years, and I do my duties. I work hard, and I pay taxes, and I vote. And I voted ever since I'm 68 years old. I voted ever since. I've been voting for 50 years because I voted when I turned 18, and I continued to vote because I was raised in a country where we are taught that our opinion matters, and that a true democracy, you do not put your head in the sand. In a true democracy, you get into action. In a true democracy, you think women are sacred. In a true democracy, you do not have laws that the elephant has to stay out of the native and all women's wombs. You in a true democracy, it's freedom of speech. So don't block me. If you do, I'll come get you. But I just wanted to share that it's a sacred thing to vote. It's sacred to have your own fundamental coping, your own fundamental resiliency inside of your own mind, body, and spirit, and your soul, and to go in and to voice your opinion and not be squelched, not be genocided, not be murdered. So quit missing and murdered, knock it off. Stop murdering our women and stop raping our women. Because I'm going to come get you. This in a democracy. So I just, some of my relatives just called from Canada. Now, they don't even live in the United States, but they watched the debate. And my relative just said, my son just watched Kamala walk onto the stage, walk into that other person's space, and shake his hand, walk into his space. And you could see that totally cut him off guard because he does not let people in his space. And she came into his space and acted presidential. Shook a hand, put her hand not only halfway across the table, but all the way into his face. And because he knew he was on camera, he couldn't do what he did to other women. Perpetrate them. Make them Barbie dolls. Make them learn a speech that Michelle Obama said and repeat it back. Oh my God, just remember your history. And so that's enough I'm going to say about him. What I'm going to say about is it's been 100 years in 1924 that Native Americans, all 584 tribes and those fighting for recognition, that we could legally vote in this United States of America. Although, even though our ancestors have been here since millennial and centuries, we could not vote till 100. We weren't even citizens. We were part of the Department of War. We were wards of the government until 1924. So please, please, if you're over 18 years old, register to vote. I mean, you know, who is it? Everybody's tweeting, just vote. And then there we are. That's what we think, because we respect the collective. We respect the democracy. We respect all of those who have voted. And, you know, when you get into wellness, and wellness is mind, body, spirit, and soul. We're allied. We're trying not to compete. We're allied with NAFA, Al Pooley's group. We're allied with White Bison, Katari and her staff. We're allied with Native Dads Network, Albert and Mike and Dean and Mary and we're allied with them. And we're also allied with the American Indian Cancer Foundation, Native Wellness Institute. And that has been, especially in the last 5, for some of us, many years. Native Dads Network, I'll just say as an example. I loved when Native dads, all their parents, or all their aunties and uncles, found themselves by getting clean and sober in my mother's program in Oakland, California, when it was New Dawn Lodge and White Cloud Lodge. It is now morphed into treatment in the Friendship Center in San Francisco. We've been here, you know, I guess I've been here. That's why I'm a badass auntie or a badass grandma, or, you know, I was Luluing all the way over going to the sun. There's no Wi-Fi. There's no, you can't call nobody except talk to Creator. Ishtabatapi. Hi, Oninna. Hi, Napi Natusi. Ishtabatapi. I'm so grateful for what you're doing in our globe and changing that people of color are heard, that people of color matter, and that people of color deserve wellness. It is our birthright to thrive and to live well and with joy. It is our birthright. So I'm just, you know, I have these tears. I feel like there's going to be just a real good change, not only in America, but our globe. I'm going next month to do several things. I have a non-disclosure right now, but I can say that I'm auditioning for a film about healing from the 60s scoop. And I won't say much more than that. We'll be filming in a couple of months. And it's just the continued work. I'm going to be doing some retreats in Banff. I just go up there and I sit in circles. I sit in ceremonies. I go up to Chief Mountain in Nastico and I pray. Spumukana, Siksikai, Kainai, Abatsa Pikani, and Amskapi Pikani. Almost every day, because I live there. That's where I live. I jump into the water. I'm still jumping into the water. It's a little bit chilly, but I love it. It's like refreshing, and I sing a calling song, that Muffet Little Dog. I dreamt it, and I sing it, and I call, and I say prayers. Early, it was still dark this morning when I left. I said prayers, and I just asked for everyone to live long, asked for our children to be safe, asked for our women to be safe, asked for our men to heal so that they don't perpetrate or womanize or treat us as less than. And I think last night what the debate, I mean, this is just me. I had to light a smudge. I went for a 2-hour walk, and I went for an hour walk because I was trying to channel lateral kindness and lateral forgiveness. And I'm not there, I have to admit. I am not forgiving white males and what they did to my ancestors, are white males and how they treat me once they look at me. So you better watch out when you meet me face to face. I will not be violent, but I will not back down because I'm moving forward. And that was, last night when Kamala, with grace, with presidential leadership, and with all of her ancestors from Africa, from India, she's a real Indian. Born and seemed to be. But the guy that was lost, we were still partying like it was 1491. And when he was lost, he thought he found India. Anyway, but all her ancestors, and that was, I lit this smudge, and I had found an eagle feather. You guys know I find eagle feathers like where I live. And I lit the smudge, and I had to close my eyes, and I had to just pray that the guardian angels surrounded her. That the guardian angels... I'm still in my truck.
And right next to our air intake system.
Just before I go into the airport here, I'm in Kalispell. So I just had to smudge Kamala, smudge out to Blackfoot